G'day folks, today I've come back up to Old Faithful Dam. I caught a stack of yabbies in this little dam last year, so today I've come up here for the first time this spring to see if I can catch a few smaller yabbies. Righto folks, now I only just want a few small yabbies. I just want a few for fishing, and I also want a few for a friend of mine that's got a pet Murray cod, and he's asked me if I can put a few yabbies aside. Last year I caught a mountain of yabbies in this dam, but the concern I've got now is that the dam's too low. It's gone down a lot. If it gets too low, the water birds can come in and eat the yabbies, and they will bury down into the mud, although this dam's more of a gravel bottom than a mud bottom, so it's a bit of an unknown quantity as to whether I'll do any good, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to put the nets in and have a crack. So let's get to it. Now, if there's a bit of wind noise, then I do apologise, but that's just because every day is a windy day, so it seems. Now, I'm using these, my bait traps. I love these nets. You see, I use these a lot in my videos. They're not shrimp nets, they're not yabby nets, they're bait traps. The open top lift nets that I sometimes use, they won't catch the really little yabbies because the mesh is too big, the holes are too big. These have got really fine mesh, and it'll catch even the smallest of yabbies. Houston, we have a problem. I forgot the bait. I kid you not, I had a bag of dry dog food of Good-O's sitting on the bench and I forgot to bring them. Now I'm going to try something totally random, totally different, totally new, and improvise. Luckily I bought these nets and not the open top lift nets because I wouldn't be able to use this bait. I have had a look in the console of my car, and due to my love of fish and chips, I've got some tartar sauce. I've actually got half a dozen of these. I'm going to put 3 in each net. No idea whether this is going to work, but it's got to be worth a try. It's going to be oily and fatty. Surely it's going to work. This video proudly brought to you by Will Street Takeaway for the finest fish and chips in Wangaratta. Right, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually squeeze one of the tartar sauces in there, and then just put the empty packet in there. Actually, I'll squeeze them all in. Now this is edible, so it can't be bad for the water, surely, if it's something we can eat. Look at that, I'll put the three things. They are, folks, the net is baited up with tartar sauce. The problem I've got, if I catch yabbies, good, then I know tartar sauce works. If I don't, I won't know whether it's because of the tartar sauce or whether it's because the dam's too low. Although I don't think it is, I think it's going to be all right. Rightio, net number 1, I'm standing on the string. On net number 2, squeeze the tartar sauce into the net. This is just crazy. When I come and check these, I'll probably catch 3 crab sticks, 4 sea shanties and a couple of bloody potato cakes. Alright. Rightio folks, both nets are in, baited with tartar sauce from the local fish and chip shop. Let's see how we go. I went into the library the other day in Wangaratta and I saw the lady, the librarian. I said, excuse me, I said, can I please have some fish and chips? She looked at me and she said, Robbie, this is a library. And I said, oh, sorry, can I please have some fish and chips? Rightio folks, I am so certain that the tartar sauce is going to work that I've bought a foam container down and put some water in it, ready to go. This is the first check. I haven't been in very long, probably only a quarter of an hour or so. Oh, there was one on top. There's some in the net. What have I got? I've got some. I've caught some. The tartar sauce has worked. There was one on top of the net that got out. There, wow, there's 4 in there. The tartar sauce has worked. Yeah. Make sure they've got no eggs. I'll check each one individually as I pull them out. I don't want that one to bite me. Yeah. Didn't have a very good grip on him. Right. The tartar sauce has worked, folks. They've only been in 20 minutes or so. Right, folks, the tartar sauce has worked. There's a few minnow in there, a few gamboos here. I'll leave the tartar sauce sachets in there. That'll be far enough. And I have got 4. They're actually a bit big for the fishing that I want to do. Because it's closed cod season, I don't want big yabbies. I only want little ones. One of them will be okay. Where are they? There's the string. Right, number 2. Oh, there's one on the outside of that as well. Oh yes. There's 2 in here, one quite big. Right, what have we got? I've got them both at once. Look, let go of him, you bastard. Let go of him, you big meanie. First check of the net. They've only been in about 20 minutes or so, and I've caught 6. But there's good news and bad news. The good news is that the tartar sauce has worked as bait. Tartar sauce, hey? I've never caught yabbies on tartar sauce before. That's the good news. The bad news is the yabbies that I've got are a little bit big for what I want. Oh, now there's the yabbies. They're bigger than the ones that I was after. Here's the biggest. I'd nearly eat him. I've got a mate who's got a couple of pet Murray cod and he's asked me to keep a couple. I'm not sure what size he wants. I don't think he wants them big. I think his cod's quite small. But anyhow, I'll keep them all for now and I'll tell him up at the end and see what I've got. What a great start. Half a dozen yabbies so far on the tartar sauce. In between checking the nets, I've just gone for a drive with my camera to photograph some wildlife, and it's been great. But I bumped into a big group of young blokes from the Finley High School, and probably about 20 or 30 young fellas and the teacher. Great bunch of people, great teacher, great young fellas. Big shout out to the Finley High School. It was great meeting you all, and it was great to chat. Take care of yourselves. In the words of Ace Ventura, alrighty then. Any on top? No, but there's some in there I can hear. Oh, listen to them all. Yeah. Bigger than usual. This used to be loaded with small yabbies. Now they're still got quite a lot of yabbies, but they're a bit bigger. 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 yabbies in there. So I've now caught a dozen yabbies on the tartar sauce. Tartar sauce for the win. The other dam had 6. The other net had 6. Can this net top that? Okay, a bit of flicking. Big one again. The average size of yabbies in this dam has really gotten bigger. Yes, I know they're not huge yabbies. Look at that, he's got a little gamboosier in his claw. I know they're not huge yabbies, but I'm saying bigger. I've just got one the size of what I was actually targeting. It's probably the first one. That's in there. That's a nice bait size yabby. I come up here to get bait, but they're all a bit big. Well, there was 4 in there, I think, wasn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I've got 16 on the board. Right, I'll put these back in again. Probably going to check them one more time. I've already got quite a few. This was never the intention, but I can feel a yabby cooking video coming on. Rightio folks, it's time to check these nets again for the last time. and then I'm going to go home. This is going to be part 1 of a 2-part series again, a bit like the shrimping videos last week, because in part 2 I'm going to cook the yabbies. Before I check them, I want to tell you something that happened to me. The fact that I'm using tartare sauce for bait just reminded me of this experience. I went into the fish and chip shop around the corner from my place last week. I went and saw the chef, Manuel Papadopoulos. There's a sign up the front that says fat-free French fries, $4. And I said to Manuel, can I please get $4 worth of these fat-free French fries? Because I like to keep myself in shape, you know, and keep myself looking good. He says, no worries, Robbie. And he put them on, he lowered the basket into the hot oil. They cooked for 4 or 5 minutes. He lifted the basket up, set it on the side, and there's hot oil just dripping from my chips. I said, excuse me, Manuel. I said, it says fat-free French fries. He says, Robbie, he says, I charge you for the chips, I did not charge you for the fat. Alright, let's go and check these nets. Oh, there was 2 of them on top of the net. Every time I check them, there's some on top of the net. I wonder if the tartare sauce sachets are floating. Maybe they're floating up and sitting like that, and the yabbies are coming to the top maybe. But look at all the yabbies in here. Oh, what have we got? 1, 2, 3. Here's a nice bigger one. He will feature in the cook-up video tomorrow night. 4, 5, another one, 6. That takes the total to 20. Because I'm using tartare sauce sachets, I'm just going to take them out when I get home and throw them straight in the bin. They won't even stink the car up like meat will. How good's that? Tartare sauce for yabby bait. What an unexpected discovery, discovered through my own clumsiness of forgetting to bring the bait. Righto, the last net. There was none on the outside, but gee whiz, there's a lot on the inside. Whoa! What have we got on the inside? Look. Look at them all. So I've got 20. I've got 20 in the phone box as it is. $31. Oh, there's another one in there. A nice one too. Careful it doesn't grab me on the hand. None of them have got eggs. I've got 31 yabbies today, none with eggs. I wonder if they just they can sense that the dam's getting critically low and may very well dry up this summer. That's actually one of the reasons I'm keeping all these. I'm going to cook the biggest ones. If there's any bait size ones, I'll store them for bait. Any in between ones I'll put somewhere else. I don't know what this dam's going to do this summer. But 31 yabbies, anything sort of that size I'll cook, no worries at all. Your beauty. Rightio folks, I've had an absolute blast. What a success. 31 yabbies in 3 or 4 checks of the net using tartare sauce. It doesn't get much better than that. There they are in there. Now just remember, as I said a minute ago, this is part 1 of a 2-part series. Part 2 is going to be the cook-up. I'm going to cook these yabbies, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. Thanks very much for watching. If you've liked this video, why not give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be a yabby cooking video.